This replay here is for I Resent My Dad. Also known as most likely Plat in Discord. Gold player. So we'll see what we can do to help him out. 2v2s. So that already know this will be interesting. We start off hot. His teammate doesn't even go for the kickoff. Are these guys party? No, they're not. So teammate doesn't go for the kickoff. They don't go for kickoff either. Okay, that's great. Okay, a lot to unpack here. Probably the first thing is I wouldn't give up possession if I know that they didn't go for it. Because I think, I mean, at what point do we realize that they're not going for it? Like right here, we know nobody's going for this kickoff. So, the very least, very least, let's hit this actually towards the net. So it has to be saved. Don't flip into it and roll it to the side. You know, and then once we're trying to get boost, like let's actually go to where there's a big boost pad. Like it was glitching out there. There was no big boost pad there. We just saw the blue player go for it. Like, why would we drive over there immediately after he just took it to try to get boost, right? There's not going to be a boost there for a while. Getting a mid boost would be much better. And then, yes, our teammate's just not playing. Okay, this is good. Oh, he's back! And you get scored on. Okay, so, I mean, there's not much I could say there. Sucks your teammate didn't play. So, let's see how this kickoff goes. First thing with kickoffs, like, we're gold. As we're trying to get into Plat, it's time to start flipping into kickoffs, trying to get our kickoffs just a little bit more solid, you know. Driving straight into them is not ideal whatsoever. Alright, teammate whiffs. And then we just can't get back. Flip once! So firstly, let's look how you exited this. It looks like you jumped. So you single jumped, or maybe you didn't jump. I can't really tell. But once we land here, like, we need to be getting little boost pads at least. And, like, flip and get some momentum. You know, it's a great way to pick up speed. You don't just have to watch the ball drive into your nets or roll into your net, right? Like, you can flip and gather momentum as well. Kind of unfortunate your teammate missed, and he just shot that on net. Great first touch, I think, for a gold. We're putting it towards their net. Follow-up didn't work out. I mean, eventually this is actually going to be a good play, but you just didn't execute it very well. Like, you know, they pushed the ball a little too far. You got to really use a lot of boost to catch up to this. So, I mean, if you want this first touch pop like this, you definitely want to hit it in a way that it just goes a little higher, and maybe you can be the first one to it a little quicker. But yeah, the double tap vision, as White just said, you look like you're gonna go for a double tap there, which is all right. Eventually you'll get those, so I'm not gonna harp on that play too much. Something I am gonna harp on is once you line up to go get these boosts, you need to get back into ball cam. You have no information on what's going on right now, and you finally get back into it. And now, you know, there's actually an opportunity for maybe to go. Like, it's tough. You should really get back into the, you know, back into ball cam as quickly as you can after you line yourself up. Good challenge for the most part. Teammate whiffs again, so we're going to have to be careful of him. Generally, I don't like just blasting the ball off the sidewall either, just for no reason, right? Like, I think we can comfortably say nobody's challenging you. You could just drive into this ball and move it towards the wall, or take a touch and try to get a dribble. Just blasting the ball away from you, you're giving up possession, and they just clear it hard past you back up the field. So, you know, not ideal. Rotation was a little suspect as well, so I'm going to be harping on a lot of things, I feel like. When we're rotating back, you know, we want to take a path that's more not so sharp, right? Like, yeah, we want to kind of sit here and monitor this, but once we realize, like, us going this way and cutting the ball off isn't going to be the best play, you know, we need to start kind of thinking about going wide and going on this trail here of boost pad, boost pad, boost pad, rotate back post, right? Especially if we're going to let our teammate, if we already know in our head our teammate's going to be the one to go for this, like, let's just go boost pad, boost pad, boost pad, maybe this boost pad if you have time, and then rotate back post and just be ready as our teammate goes through the net and then we can be in a position that's facing this way, versus we're kind of like going so sharp. The angle is so sharp, and then we have to turn all the way around and try to get our momentum going the other way. It's very, very hard to do. That's why you do the wider rotation, because that'll, you know, make it easier for you to get your momentum going the right way. But it works out. In general, I don't love being this far up as a gold, right? Like, yes, you want to be kind of in the play, but we don't want to be like super far up either. I would say maybe like right where you are right now. I'm trying to get my pen. I probably wouldn't go any farther than this at the moment, based on how this play is going, especially since this play is slowing down. You know, the more this play slows down, the more likely this ball is going to go back towards your side of the field. So, you know, not really going past this line and kind of hovering back and forth at the very minimum would be the best. And as the play slows down and it looks like our teammate's about to lose the ball, start getting deeper and being ready to cut it off when necessary. But you kind of get so far up, you're just waiting, you're waiting for the pass, but he's moving so slow. Like, he's going to have to get a monster flick over these guys to actually have something go through. And if he does, by the, you know, some lucky reality, get this ball past both these guys, like, it's going to be a rip, because no one's going to protect that, right? You definitely don't want to get the ball this far past you as second man. But you recover back nicely. Our teammate is Tokyo drifting into us, it looks like, at the moment. So that is wonderful to see. Something we need to want to talk about here, though, is we need to be parallel with the goal line, right? So if we're going to let this play develop in the corner, right? If we're not going to challenge this, which we probably shouldn't. Like, we're realistically not going to get a touch yet as they hit it through the corner. So we should just wait for the play to come out of the corner towards our net at this point. If we're going to do that, we need to get into our goal line here and attack it like this, so our angles are pushing the ball away from the net. Right now, when we turn like this, there's a little pocket here. There's a pocket now where the ball could possibly slot in past us, right? But if we go on the goal line here and attack like this, we basically suffocate any pocket where the ball could get past us, right? They have to go through us at this point to get this ball into the net, right? So you kind of rotate like this. Our teammate also, like I said, Tokyo drifts into us, so we don't have backup. And now, you know, they get through that pocket. Our teammate barely plays us away. So let's get around this. We should be scoring this. You gotta score that. That is free as they get. Our teammate does give us a nice opportunity to score this. I mean, you gotta jump again immediately after this. Gotta read it somehow. But like, you also, when you get this touch, you don't, you know, you want to be looking. I need to go a frame earlier. When you're touching this ball, you know, you want to be looking at this circle. You want to get out on this outside of the circle and really push this ball middle, you know. First touch was bad, and, you know, that's how we get this ball to go wide. White just said power sliding too. Power sliding at the end there. Could have possibly gave you a nice angle too. Oh man, our ball, like, I don't know about anybody else, but like when I come out of this demo and I see the ball coming towards us, I am not getting this boost. Like, this is danger, danger, danger. Our teammates behind the ball, we're immediately being attacked. We need to get out of this demo and we need to rotate back this way and either attack them or make a save. Like, we can't just go get boost. That's just so casual. Like, oh, I'm just going to get boost. Like, the ball is rolling towards your net. Obviously, nothing came of it, but like, if they had a good dribble, I mean, that's scary. Alright. I like the challenge. 0 boost. Now let's go back and get boost. Okay, so I don't like this at all. So let's just think about like what we're doing here, right? We're full committing to go and get a big boost pad across the map. Like, the amount of time that's going to take is just too long. You're just going to be out of the play for this whole time. We're also like hovering towards the walls and there's just not a lot of boost there. Like, I know there's 3 big boost pads along this wall, right? But realistically, all the boost pads, like the density of the boost, is all in the middle of the field, right? All along these lanes here is where you're going to get most of your boost. And you should be probably getting these. I probably wouldn't go on the same side of the field as this. I'd probably rotate back on this side of the field and just get little boost pads over here and then get behind Balloon here and be ready to support them. You know, you kind of rotate weak side. Now you kind of just give yourself a bad angle. Like, look at this. Look how bad your angle is going to be now to touch this ball. If the blue side was continuing the attack, they would have got scored on, right? So we want to rotate on the weak side of the play. Good shot, though. Good follow, good shot. Good follow and good shot. Their opponent played it out wide. You were quick. And this is honestly, like, really good base mechanics for a gold. You jumped, you single jumped, you flipped into it in the air. Like, just developing that type of shot and that type of hit is going to be huge for you, man. So, I'm glad to see you already have that. No hesitation, that's right. Alright, now we have hesitation. So let's see what happened here. You did a good job. You're actually covering the net. I love the attack. Beautiful challenge. That is excellent defense. We just need to make a play here. We can't just let this ball, like just stay in the middle of the field. Like, we need a single jump. We need to do something and touch this ball. I know it's awkward. I know it's awkward. But, like, with how we've seen Balloon so far this game play defense, like, we need to touch this ball. We cannot let a free shot go towards our net. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, our team was in a bad spot, but you also had the opportunity to touch that as well and not let that ball bounce free to the middle. Already talked about the kickoff a little bit. Just drive into it. Like, what is flipping going to do here besides just ram your nose into the wall, right? Just drive into it. You're not going to go any faster. And then we don't need a supersonic boost everywhere. Like, we want to get around the field. We don't have to be supersonic. Like, realistically, are we going for the ball? That is a question you should ask yourself. Am I actively going to go make a play on this ball? If the answer is no, you probably should be going supersonic. Unless you're trying to get transition to offense to defense. Like, you're already on offense, basically. Just slowly kind of follow this ball and then just be ready to react, go back to defense, or get ready to take a shot, depending on what happens over here, right? But we go supersonic, and now we're, like, not covering anything. Realistically, we're waiting for a miracle pass from Balloon to go to the middle for us to score. We've had this positioning before, and it has not worked out for us. A much better positioning in twos is actually right around here. Right around here. So if we actually go into fly cam here, if you just sit roughly around here in the midfield, you're going to have a lot of angles to attack a lot of possibilities, right? Let's say Gonza here hits the ball past Balloon, and it comes back towards you, right? It goes behind Balloon. We're here. We're ready to attack that. Let's say that Balloon and Gonza get a 50, right? And it just dies in the corner. We could still be here and be effective depending on what's going to happen. Let's say Balloon somehow miracle gets it past Gonza, right? We're also in an effective position to keep pressure or even possibly shoot it depending on how hard this ball goes to the middle, right? And how far out it goes. So we're covering a lot of different things. But if we look at our positioning right now, the only thing we're covering is that miracle pass to the middle. We're not covering if the ball goes behind Balloon. We're not covering a 50 in the corner. We're not covering anything. So this positioning is good when you know it's 100% like, oh, that ball is going to come to the middle. It's going to come over here. I should be here and ready for it. Realistically, you should be just slightly behind your teammate and just support them and keep pressure most of the time. And now we're bailing all the way back. Like, this is just, you're giving too much space now, right? So now we're too close or we're giving too much space. This is why I'm saying be in that middle spot, right in the goal, right in the halfway point of the field. Just feel out what the play is, right? There, now you got into a much better spot. The shot could have been better. But that was a much better spot. Like, look at this spot right here. You know, bad. But, like, realistically, we should be here already. Just waiting. So, you gotta learn how to shoot better with that one. That's just gonna become with free play and trading packs. I love you too, Clouds. Good control, good 50s. And then let's bail around the back. Alright, Clouds with the risky back pass. Good control, though. Take a touch, vibe, see what happens. Clouds goes. Now let's kind of get... Again, what are we covering? What are we covering right now? Right now, we're covering the fact that possibly... we'll have Balloon somehow dunk these guys, and we'll have a touch. Like, I don't see what we're covering here. We're just too far upfield. Nothing's ever gonna come to us in gold like that. You know? Just be slightly behind your teammate when he's on the ball. Did we just grab both those boosts? No, we didn't get that one. Okay. Alright, they got the clear. Now, much better. Right here. Much better. Got a little too close. The ball didn't go where we expected it, but we were in a better spot to actually attack it. Now let's rotate back. Tunnel vision. Like, what boost are we going for here, guys? You know, pick one. Go for it. If anything, just get pennies. You don't need to get big boosts all the time. And then you don't get a big boost pad. Like, like, I don't want to be frustrated, but, like, you gotta pick one. Get big boost pads or get little pennies. Don't do neither and have 17 boosts trying to make an attack. Of course, Gonza whiffs on the goal line and you score a goal, which is fine. That's great. Good shots. Just gotta work on the consistency, getting that accuracy down, but I really like that. You're in a great spot for it off the kickoff. Alright, what are we gonna do? Balloon goes. Great! Great job. Honestly, that was... You covered this so well. Hola, Dilly. You covered this so well. You covered all the angles. Gonza had to go right through you. Great dunk. Slow down. That's totally fine. Totally fine. I like the idea. Like, this is a good idea. Eventually, you'll get better where you'll blast this off the back wall, not just tap it lightly towards it. And that'll be a nice pass. It'll be a nice little bit of pressure. Just bail from this play. Nothing good is good. Nothing good is going to come from you hitting this ball to the middle. So, just bail. Get boost. Boost management's a little poor right now. We're not getting the most efficient amount of boost. We're sitting in our back fourth of the field. We're sitting on the back fourth of our field, not actually getting boost. Now we have some. We're just still too far away. We want to be on the midfield line already. Already want to be on that midfield line. Good attempt. I like the cutoff. I think that was a great challenge. You just missed it. And then, yeah, Balloon just didn't clutch up on defense. It's going great, Dilly. I'm glad to hear you love the videos. How are you? We should really try to flip on the kickoff, like, on this challenge part of it. So, like, you'll obviously, you know, get a tutorial video, watch how to do a solid kickoff. You can just front flip once on these kickoffs, right? You could just go aim straight for this boost pad here. Just front flip once in the middle, and then side dodge to, like, push the ball one way or the other. That's just a solid kickoff. Can get you through Plat, get you through Diamond, get you into Champ. Then it's time to learn. You know, we need to learn fast kickoffs. Maybe speed flips. I'm probably not right now. I wouldn't do speed flips right now, but eventually that's what the progression's going to look like. All right. We got kill time. Let Balloon get back. Yeah. Hits all to the middle, but Balloon's there ready. He does get dunked, unfortunately. Good demo. Now let's protect the goal line. Yes, good. Good, good, good. Let's get little boost pads. You gotta get little boost pads. You can't just float up the field. Like, you have to have some boost to actually go for the ball. You also just cut off Balloon. Like, you know, we see Balloon go for boost. You know, we see it right here. Balloon flies up the side of the field. You gotta back off. You can't. I wouldn't cut him off. Go get this big boost pad. Now it's like awkward because you're both in their corner. Like, you're both in their corner. Like, I get we're down 2 goals with 26 seconds left, and we have to kind of get going, but, you know, the spacing's really, really bad there. Balloon almost has a nice goal there. You know, if our spacing was a little better, we could be probably challenging this. Good touch to the side. Another good touch. We're going to attack it. Plays it to the middle. Oh! Now that was a great accidental passing play. That was actually really sick. I'm not going to lie. Let's watch it again, because, I mean, that's sick. You hit the ball. You got good control, which is really, really nice. I mean, like, I want you to have good control. I want you to try to control the ball. I know it's not the cleanest right now. It'll get better as the more you keep working on it. But love you played it to the middle. Love Balloon was there. And I love that you got that last touch. That's beautiful. Beautiful passing play. If anything came from this replay, it's love the passing play there. Yep, we gotta be aggressive. Try to get this last goal. Yeah, it's all awkward. It's all tough. I mean, we are gold. A lot of these positions are uncomfortable. And that's kind of how it ended. Overall, there's a lot of good things. I know I harped on a lot of things, but that's just because you're gold. And, you know, I'm trying to prepare you for what it's going to be like as you rank up more. Because right now, all you need is a good taste of, like, training packs and free play and just playing more so that you can build that knowledge, you can build that muscle memory. But, like, as we get better and better, like, I want you to be smarter. I want you to be more intentional with what you're doing on the field. I don't want you to just drive aimlessly and then just like, I'm just going to go all the way back to our boost when, like, Balloon is actively trying to develop a play. Like, you should be always supporting. You always should be on the midfield line when you can and be ready to kill time and go back, you know. But overall, I mean, there was a lot of positives. I think a lot of the defensive stuff I saw was pretty good. There are some small hiccups with the positioning, but like I said, all that can be worked out as we keep continuing to build our mechanical skills and our consistency. So sit in free play for a little longer, and you'll be set. Maybe some more ones would help you a lot too, I think. But yeah, thank you so much for sending in the replay.